Don't look under the internet.
I say hit that gosh dang record button.
Oh man, there's beer on my pants.
Oh man,
you
there's
gotta
beer
take
in my
Now
beard.
you gotta take them off.
I'm not wearing anything under
This
these.
is the X-rated. This is don't look under the internet at night.
Don't look under the
After
internet's
dark.
covers.
Yeah.
Because it be fucking.
It'd be fucking. Well, welcome back, everybody. This is something fun, new, and exciting that Doug and I came up with. I guess, Jason, you had a little something to do with it too, but...
I wish I could put my name on this, but I can't because I don't know what the fuck is going on.
my brainchild. So, Doug and I had a good idea of...
What's his name?
Tom. Paul Brain.
Paul Tom?
Paul Tom Brain.
Paul Tom.
Tall Palm.
Paul Mon Tom.
We're getting off topic.
Strunk.
We didn't even have a topic. This
Wait, you
is...
don't have a topic?
No, I
I'm
do.
going to stop cutting you off.
Yes,
Go
please.
ahead.
This is Cryptid Corner. Me and Doug decided we're gonna do a little mini series on cryptids. We thought it'd be super fun. And on this episode, Doug and I know what we're talking about. Jason has no fucking clue.
Nah,
And he won't for all of these.
Well, no, he might for some.
Nah, fuck him.
Okay. Fuck
right.
you, Jason.
You don't get to know
going
shit.
well. This is what I wanted to do with my
You
night.
gonna learn today.
These are probably going to be a little shorter than our normal episodes. I imagine these are probably going to be maybe around half an hour or so long, but it depends on, what we're talking about.
We're gonna info dump on Jason about all the cryptozoological bullshit that we know. We're gonna obviously have a topic each episode, and then we're gonna kind of let him do a little Q&A at the end and see where we're at. We should have wrote a test.
Jason, are you ready?
I think as about as ready as I can be.
Is your anus prepped?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
I prepped it.
Hey, can you do me a favor? Can you just add like a little monster growl right here?
Like right
Here. Just thank you.
Sure.
Thank you. Anyway, all right, let's start. So,
Rawr.
for over 250 years, the Pinelands of New Jersey have not only been home to plenty of pine trees and sandy roads, but one very terrifying resident.
Oh fuck.
The Jersey Devil.
Yeah, I know nothing about the fucking Jersey Devil aside
Jersey-
from that cartoon thing that I sent in chat.
Yeah. Right when you sent that in our chat, I was like, oh, fuck, he knows.
He messaged me right away, and he's like, "Do we tell him what it is now?"
So he's got to know by now. The Jersey Devil has another name. It's also known as the Leeds Devil. This beast is said to be kangaroo-like in shape, with a face of a horse, a head of a dog, wings of a bat, and having horns and a tail. Can you even picture what this creature looks like?
The wings of a bat.
The head of a horse, face of a horse, and head of a dog.
What? Wait, what?
Face of a horse.
Think about a dog with a long face.
Oh, like those, fuck, what are those racing dogs? The greyhounds.
Greyhounds, yeah, kind of. Or
Oh, God.
Like a lassie dog.
Those are just like skin and
with the
bone.
banana snout.
Banana?
The lassie dogs, they have banana snouts. They're really long.
Have you ever seen a hammerhead bat?
Yes, I actually saw one not too long ago.
That's like the best way to describe it.
Okay. Those things are ugly as fuck.
So is the Jersey Devil.
Yep.
All right.
I'll put up a
Yeah, I
picture
don't-
too for us, the social, whenever this goes out.
Can I at least have a picture of what this thing looks like?
Yeah, Google
like
that
actually
shit.
looks like?
Yeah,
guys
look that shit up.
Keep going, but...
Okay. So, though the sightings of this creature are pretty rare, the legend still lives on, even if you only know the name and nothing else about the legend. So, we're gonna get into what the hell this freakish horse fuck thing came from. So,
What the fuck is... What is that?
Yeah.
It's terrible is what it is.
Yeah, it's quite the beast.
Looks like a...
Does it have the face of a horse and head of a dog?
Just looks like an
Well,
idiot.
this one is just somebody who took Photoshop and blended the trees into the shape of a horse dragon dog bat.
There you go. That's all it is.
Horse, dragon, dog, bat.
Okay. All
Man,
right.
bear, pig.
Cousin to man, bear, pig, yes.
So, back in 1735 in Pine Barrens, a woman known as Mother Leeds was the mother of 12 fucking children. Yeah,
Gross.
which I guess isn't that uncommon for back in, 1700s. They had to
you're
keep making
done-
them because kids were dying of like fucking typhoid and shit.
But it's also kind of a miracle though,
Yellow
because like
fever.
back in the day, like they didn't have any fancy equipment to help people give
Well, I
birth.
think it was a numbers game back then. Just like keep fucking going.
Churn them out.
But like after 12, like she can't feel anything, right?
No, they
like
just
she's
pop
done.
She's basically just a torso.
So after finding out she was having a 13th child,
Fuck.
yes, she's having a 13th child, she cries out, "Let it be the devil!" And the child was born normal. It was just a little baby. But then, it was just a little baby.
Just a little baby.
But then it quickly sprouted horns and wings. And
Like, wait, okay, was this like it quickly? Like
like she was holding it to a little baby, just
if I went, so if I went to the bathroom right now, and like just pushed and tried to push hair out of my face, and it happened, is this like
That's what I'm
you're talking
imagining
about?
for sure.
yes,
beard?
it's pretty much that exact same thing.
Okay.
So it started sprouting horns and wings, and then with a terrifying screech, the baby unfolds his wings and flew up the chimney towards the swamp. I'm getting real into this if you haven't noticed.
I
Keep it going.
I like it.
Now, there are some versions of the legend.
You fell off a little bit there.
I know, I just wanted to keep the enthusiasm going.
Well, you had me hooked for a sec.
But now there are some versions of the legend that say that Mother Lees was a witch and the father was the devil. There's like multiple stories. I found two different stories. One saying that Mother Lees' name was Jane. Another said her name was Deborah. So there's...
I noticed that actually.
Yeah, there's no like one tale of the Jersey Devil.
There's actually very little information on this.
Yeah,
thing.
it's kind of a make up your own fucking thing on this shit.
You know, I'm noticing a pattern with the topics we are discussing on this podcast, and
Welcome to Don't Look on the Internet. Fucking you figure it out.
Your research is as good as ours.
You do the research, fuckhead. So, one says that Mother Leeds was a witch and the father was the devil. Others say the child was born normal, then rapidly started to grow and killed everyone in the room. Mother, father, doctor, and all.
Immediate play of the game.
so okay. This child was born, and you're saying it quickly killed everyone?
It was born normal and then just decided it was going to start growing. So there's a version
So
of the
again,
story.
back to the fucking pushing hair out of your face.
So there was a story where the child was born a demon thing and just grew to like giant size and butchered everyone. There's another one where it was born normal and just sprouted wings and shit and just flew off. So again, there's no like one tale. It's just something happened.
It's got conflicting origin stories, to say the least.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no set.
I'm noticing.
There's no set record of that night. The only like true bit of information on this is that there was a woman named Mother Leeds. That's really the only hard fact on this entire story.
You know, that's
And the date.
And the date.
that's go with what works. If you know something is true, go ahead and say that all you want, but don't commit if your horse bat baby is not from the right time.
Well, yeah. So even like when I was doing research on this, the New Jersey's like official government website, nj.gov, this is what they state happened that night. This is a quote directly from a government website.
Let me tell you, they are banking off this.
Oh yeah, this is
Like,
merchandising.
They love this
It's
shit.
the Loch Ness of New Jersey.
Shit, they gave us Jersey Shore. They got to do something.
This is making
Jersey
up for
Devil,
Snooki.
Jersey Shore.
Snooki's
Was one
the
a
Jersey
trailer
Devil.
for the other?
I think so. So this is what the New Jersey government says about the night. On a dark and stormy night in 1735, something terrible happened in the Pine Barrens near Leeds Point. The thunder howled, and the wind roared outside. Inside a small house, Mother Leeds was giving birth to her 13th baby. No one knew for sure exactly what happened, but people had lots of ideas. That's it.
No, they didn't. They had no
They
idea.
end it on people had lots of ideas. To me, that just implies people made up a story.
People's brains were on.
Yeah.
Like,
I guess it was
really
the 1700s. That's the only way to come up with. They didn't have Netflix back then, so they just had to make shit up as they went.
I mean, that's kind of cool coming out of the 1700s. I get like
Maybe
today.
they were inbreeding, and like this was just like the town, like the village bicycle lady in the town. Everyone's like, "Oh God,
fucking
pregnant again."
Karen.
It
There's
seems
old
like
Lady Leeds.
it seems like the only thing that we have to go off of are like a handful of eyewitness accounts and stories. That's really about it.
Absolutely.
So what are some of the eyewitness accounts?
Well, let me get there for you.
We'll get there.
I got a fuck ton of shit written down, and Doug does too. Doug will actually go over a lot more of them afterwards.
Yeah.
After I go through my little monologue here.
So just to give you an idea of what's happening on my end of all of this.
Yeah. So how are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling pretty great. I'm a little drunk. But I've also told myself that for every piece of information that I either don't understand or can't fathom, I'm going to be drinking.
Oh, what do you not understand?
Oh, what a fun time.
It's not
Well, this is new info for him.
This is
He's
all
learning.
new info. Yeah,
We're learning.
I don't know.
him.
I know that the Jersey Devil is a devil of some sort.
This is the Jersey Devil.
All
eating
the
a
information.
stromboli.
Jersey Devil.
Eating a stromboli with the pastrami. Hey, Ma! Ma!
Meatloaf.
So here's some of the stories about the Jersey Devils, sightings and whatnot. So in the 18th and 19th centuries, the devil was spotted here and there throughout the Pines Barrens region, scaring locals and wanderers. Howls and spine-tingling wails were often heard from the black forests and swamp areas, along with the mutilated corpses of animals, such as cows and other domestic animals, and chickens.
So I just want you to know that when you said whales, I just pictured whales, not screams.
Oh no! All you hear is
or
just
crying.
just spine-tingling wails, which is like. Coming from the forest.
Thank you for joining us on Whale Sounds, the podcast. Join us next week when we hear dolphins or sky bears.
Ooh.
Anyway,
so the most infamous report of the Jersey Devil was in 1909, when strange reports of the beast started to emerge in Delaware Valley and strange tracks were being found in the snow. These tracks were found going over and under fences, through fields, and even across rooftops of houses. So this motherfucker is just like jumping from rooftop to rooftop like he's the goddamn Batman.
This sounds like a Christmas song.
It's not a reindeer, Timmy. It's the Jersey Devil.
Maybe. Oh my God.
Santa
Santa is the Jersey Devil.
or at least he knows where it came from.
Oh, those
and is
bastards.
breeding them.
Oh. The Jersey Devil's breeding Santas?
Sexy Jersey Devil.
Or
Santas.
the other way around.
Santa's breeding the Jersey Devil?
And in turn, the Jersey Devil is breeding Santa.
Wow, it's like a human centipede type of deal.
If someone knows.
It's an Ouroboros.
Human Mobius strip. Ouroboros.
So, people were even reporting attacks and tracks in cities like Philadelphia. You know, the great city of Philadelphia. I'm trying to think of things that go on in Philadelphia. The only thing I can think of is like
It's
the
always
Philly
sunny.
The
cheesesteak.
Philly cheesesteak.
It's always sunny.
Insane
Always
people.
sunny. Yeah,
That's
so
all I can think of.
Same.
So in Philadelphia, apparently, again, they found tracks and shit like that. Panic started to sweep over these towns and cities. It was reported in cities like Philadelphia that, like, you know how back in the day you used to use like bloodhounds and stuff for like hunting down criminals.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, they tried to use bloodhounds to track the Jersey Devil.
Where did they get it to sniff to like track him?
I'm assuming the tracks left in like the mud and the snow.
Yeah, like a footprint or something.
Yeah,
I
but
don't know if they found like an old thong that he used to wear.
Well, they
This is
did
the
find
Jersey-
like mutilated.
this is the
animals
Jersey Devil's used
too.
condom.
Well, that's almost underwear.
Yeah. I
It's
see
like
the
3
correlation
steps
now.
away, right?
The used contraceptive of the Jersey Devil.
Oh God.
So the Bloodhounds even refused to pick up the scents of the beast in Hamilton, which I guess is near the Philadelphia.
Hamilton.
Hamilton.
I wish it was Hamilton.
Yeah, right. Schools around the area decided they were going to close down because of lack of attendance throughout lower New Jersey and Philly. Some mills in the area were even forced to close because workers wouldn't leave their homes in fear of getting snatched up by the beast in the woods.
'Cause, 1735 was just
Wild.
It was a wild fucking time.
like who?
They were fucking wild and
Honestly, I don't blame these people because people are dying of like, there was no OSHA regulations back then. They're getting their
No.
hands cut off in mills. People are dying of like yellow fever. And now they have to deal with a fucking demon. Stay home.
It's a horse dog bat.
Yeah, stay home. That's even worse. The beast was even sighted in Pennsylvania in both Camden and Bristol, where the police shot at the creature, but to no avail.
Wait. To no avail.
They missed every shot.
So I pulled out my gun and I started blasting.
I missed.
I missed.
They shot at this.
So I took a nap.
And they missed every shot. I guess back then they were using like those old-timey muskets that didn't hit jack
Just a
shit.
blunderbuss.
Pour the powder in it.
Yeah.
You fucking stamp it down with the big cotton wad, and you put the ball in there, and it looks like a trumpet.
A few days later, the creature attacked a social club meeting in the night and took off into the air, flapping its bat-like wings. The creature even terrorized a trolley car full of passengers before flying away into the night again. Witnesses to the trolley attack say it looked like a flying kangaroo, which... Hey, it matches the description.
And wait, that struck fear into people?
Oh shit, the kangaroos are flying now, Paul.
Crikey, this is why I left Australia. This is why I left Australia, mate.
We don't even have anyone in Australia yet. God. Start listening to our shit, Australia.
Please. I've been watching you like fucking playing Plague Inc. I'm trying to infect you, but it's just not happening.
Yeah.
I paid to sponsor our ad on your shit, so hopefully one of you see it.
Just crack open a jar of Vegemite, mate.
Oh, it's a Vegemite, mate.
Vegemite, mate. And come listen to Don't Look Under the Internet, mate. That's my worst fucking Australian.
I won't even attempt. It all ends back to being British for me when I try to do any
you
fucking...
dumb bloke.
The only phrase I can say with an Australian accent is, Australia's got rocks. And that's it.
That's true.
If you call that a knife.
If you say rise up lights real fast, it sounds like you're saying razor blades in an Australian accent.
Rise up lights. Oh my god, you're
Rise up lights.
If you say beer can, in a
it says bacon. Beer
Boston
can.
accent, it's Jamaican for bacon.
Jamaican bacon. I'm hungry.
So, in West Collingswood, it appeared on the roof of a house. Witnesses claimed it was an ostrich-like creature.
What is
Firemen on the scene turned their hoses on it, and it just flew away. So they're just like, shoo, get out of here.
An ostrich-like
Ostrich-like creature. A little different from a kangaroo.
People were scared of weird things.
It was the 1700s.
I don't know what this is. I hate it.
It looks like a big fuzzy naked bird.
Do you think they knew what an ostrich was back in the 1700s?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they did. It's not like they just popped up in the 1900s.
No, I mean, like, people in, like, places where ostriches are native knew, but, like, in America...
They had zoos back then.
I guess you're right.
They had
Did
stories.
They? In 1735, they had zoos. Are you sure?
You know
Someone
what?
fact check that and
I'll-
send us an email.
Well, no, I can't keep talking. You're not going to listen. You're going to be looking up zoos, and you're going to go
When
down a rabbit hole of fucking
did
P.T. Barnum and shit.
zoos
And you're going to be buying
happen?
bulks of animal crackers.
So remember when we said this episode might be 30 minutes?
Oh, so after this, because this is 1735.
Yep. 1793.
Actually, this is 18th and 19th
first
century,
zoo.
so that would be
See, now
around
I'm
sometime.
teaching you some shit.
Take
The
a
first
drink.
zoo, 1793.
So, keep in mind, all of this is happening in the span of 1 week.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
This is over it's like 3 years.
No, this is happening in like 1 week.
I'll get to that in a little bit.
Yeah. So the entire week, more and more people reported livestock being slaughtered as well. In 1909, more bad news arose when one woman reported the beast tried to eat her dog until she hit it with a broomstick.
Never mind, go ahead.
Yes. In the span
my
of
brain
1
being
week, in 1909, the Jersey Devil made such a reputation for himself that it's still known to this day. Now, although sightings have been kind of slow and not really there up until now, like 1909 was really like when the shit was popping. There's some like throughout time, but nothing really
I have a quick
credible.
question for you.
Yes.
Do the sightings go up or down around the invention of cameras?
Oh, definitely down. There's a picture online that I keep finding. It's like hard proof of the Jersey Devil. Look at this image, and it's like an image of a goat in a tree. Like, I shit you not, it's a goat with like, you can tell like if you look it up, it's like it's a goat like leaving a tree with like wings on it, but it's the most like shittily photoshopped thing I think I've seen in a long time. So although cases have gone down, many people still report like strange footprints, shadows moving in front of their cars, loud wails from the forest, all keeping consistent with the reports of old.
Goddamn forest whales.
There are so many stories about the creature, such as driving by the devil in the pale moonlight and the devil on Route 9. Those are two stories. Very popular stories.
Thank you.
The Jersey Devil has become basically the mascot of New Jersey. You know, they put that shit on everything. They put it on fucking t-shirts, coffee mugs. They made a video game called The Jersey Devil on the PlayStation, which I don't know if y'all played. I did. It has nothing to do with the Jersey Devil. It's just like this is the plot of the Jersey Devil game. It's some like mutant baby thing that grows up. It wears like a purple and red spandex suit, and it fights weird mutant vegetables.
Isn't the New Jersey hockey team New Jersey Devils?
Yep, that's another one too. So they're cashing in on this shit.
So they've discovered this urban legend and they are hanging on tooth and nail.
Yes.
All right.
Now, again, the game has nothing to do with it, but the Jersey Devil pops up in like pop culture shit, like on TV shows. The X-Files does a fucking episode on it.
Podcasts
that have cryptid corners.
I actually just watched that X-Files episode today.
It's shit. Really?
It's garbage.
It's horrible.
There's an episode.
It's not even an actual monster. It's just like some random bitch.
There's an episode. You remember
his feelings?
I was so disappointed. I was like, I haven't seen this in forever, and then I was like, well, okay.
There's episodes. There's an episode. Remember that show, Monster Quest?
The History Channel?
On the History Channel?
No,
I used to watch it all the fucking time when I was little, but they did an episode on it, and boy, did they try to stretch that into 45 minutes.
They kept repeating the same shit.
Mm-hmm. It was just, like there's a scene where they go out in the woods and it's like 3 p.m. and they're like, all right, we'll split into a team of 4. They'll split into a team of 4. We'll communicate via walkie-talkie. And then like they get a walkie-talkie and it's like, oh, we heard a thing. They're like, oh, did you see it? And they're like, no, we heard something though. It's like, yeah, it's fine, probably a turkey or something. You're in the woods at 3 p.m. Shit's just running around.
They did a fucking terrible like reenactment too.
Yeah. It was so great. So now, even though there hasn't really been any hard evidence of the creature, locals to this day are still afraid to go out into the woods alone. They're still afraid of the myth. I guess if you heard the story long enough over time, the accounts start to kind of fuck with you. You know, if you live in that town, you know what I mean? If you live in that town, you grew up like, don't go in the woods, Jersey Devil's going to get you. I'd be a little scared to go in the woods too.
I get that.
I can definitely see why they're afraid of the myth. But it would definitely seem that the devil made a little pit stop to New Jersey before heading down to Georgia.
God fucking damn it. Are you... Did you do this whole episode just to set up that fucking pun?
I needed a pun at the end. I'm like, how can I sign off with a fantastic pun? And then in my head just goes, well, the devil went down to Georgia. And I'm like, great, Georgia.
He was looking for a soul to steal.
He was looking for home now.
Then he fucked a kangaroo.
Yeah.
They flew away.
They lived happily ever after.
Now, Doug's got some timelines set up here for more of the famous sightings.
Yeah, so this is like the timeline of the sightings that we have actually like recorded, or at least that we know of. I've kind of condensed them because some of them were dumb. It was just like, yeah, we saw it. So we got 1735, birth of the Jersey Devil. 5 years that he terrorizes this place. So we've got 5 years. And then we go to 1740. We have the exorcism that was performed on the Jersey Devil. That lasted for 100 years. So nobody saw him for 100 years. So hear me out.
Rick and Morty.
So after terrorizing
Jersey Devil,
South Jersey, eating livestock, screaming in the pines, the Jersey Devil was exorcised by a priest in 1740. The exorcism was to last for 100 years. With the exception of a couple sightings until 1840, the Jersey Devil was fairly quiet.
Doesn't it say doesn't it say he goes into the woods and just exercises the woods? Or does he actually find the creature? I don't remember.
I have, like I said, I have like a very like broken down version of it.
I just imagine walking through the woods with like you know in the movies where they have that like bell looking thing that they're like just like
Shame.
whipping.
Bring out your dead.
No, that they're like whipping and it's like whipping the water on like walls and stuff.
Oh yeah, I forget what that's called.
I just imagine him doing that to like trees and being like, "Get up, button out of here! Get out of here! You're not wanted here! Get out of here! Nope, get on out!"
Doug's like, "Go fuck yourselves, you dumb."
I didn't sign up for this shit. So yeah. exercise for 100 years. We get to 1840. The devil went on a rampage, and the region lost a lot of sheep and chickens. That's his favorite food, by the way. If you didn't know, sheep and chicken.
It's not the healthiest diet.
I mean,
not the least.
He also looks like a fat, balding horse with wings. So like,
that's every New Jerseyan.
That's just default person for New Jersey. Fat, balding horse with wings. Got it. Okay, we need to leave like a portion of the country untouched because every city we talk about,
we just shit on them.
We're just like, yeah, go fuck yourselves. We got shit to say about
I'll
you.
say the same shit about where we're from. I don't even give a fuck.
We're no better
at this point.
Please, whenever we talk shit about your town, please know that A, we don't know what the fuck we're talking about on that front. We only know weird internet shit. And also, we don't think we're better than you. We probably think the opposite.
No, I'm better than you. You get that through your thick head. I'm better.
That checks
Smarter, faster, stronger.
Guys, I've only made it to 1840.
Go! Continue, Doug.
Fuck.
I hate both of you so much.
There's like 200 years left.
Alright, so from 1840, it gets really quiet again for some reason. We don't get a whole lot of reported anything. But then in 1909, which he had mentioned earlier, there's like just this span of like a ton of sightings from January 16th to January 21st. And then so there's tons of reports. They all come out of Bristol, Burlington, I want to say Gloucester. I don't really know
Gloucester.
That word. Pemberton, Morristown, Trenton, Camden, Atlantic City, all reports of the Jersey Devil. We just see a bunch of them, and like each one of these actually has a bunch of like. It's just like I saw it, I looked up, and it was flying away.
And there he was, Bigfoot.
I was awakened by strange noises. Oh my god! Like it's all just like really like. So what you would imagine a sighting would sound like.
Was this just kind of a way for parents to like scare the fuck out of their children to do what they were told?
Maybe. I think
Timmy, if you don't eat your broccoli, the Jersey Devil's gonna come and eat your face off.
It's funny that you mentioned that actually, because a couple of these sightings involve children, and actually a good handful of them. But either way, I don't know.
I can see that.
But so we go from 1909, we hit 1951.
The Roaring 50s.
Yeah, he terrorizes Gibbstown for 2 days, and it started with two boys being so scared that they went into convulsions, is what the sighting says. The town actually went searching for the creature in the woods, but the police decided that they were going to arrest anyone that was caught in the woods after dark. But there were actually reports of strange footprints found in the woods.
That sounds about right. Like, hey, we were trying to keep you safe. If you go in the woods, we're going to put you in jail and charge you a bunch of money.
Yeah, right.
Or how about you do something else?
Arrest that horseman.
Well, they were basically trying to like say like, hey, this is a hoax. Like, stop being a bunch of fucking idiots. Like, don't do this shit. Because if it is real and one of you die, you're gonna be real pissed. Like,
I'm gonna have to clean up the body.
It's paperwork.
Don't make my life worse.
You know how many trees we kill on fucking paperwork and dead bodies a year?
This one's actually like my favorite because like the actual whole story is kind of funny, but it says 1973, so we fast forward like 20 years or so. A group of drunks spot the Jersey Devil flying through the woods over a lot of parked cars. It was weird though because everyone like immediately sobered up and then all had the same story. It looked like a big deer with big black wings, and they all remember
Santa.
the red glowing eyes.
It's Rudolph.
I'm telling you, it all comes back to Santa.
Is there a way we could twist this to like prove that the Jersey Devil is just Rudolph?
It's possible.
It's a flying horse dog bat.
Santa's little helper.
AKA reindeer, because we all know those are the same.
Yep.
Santa gives you presents. Rudolph eats your pet.
Oh, or is it just Krampus?
Oh,
could be Krampus.
Krampus.
Krampussy. Nope.
Krampusser.
You're like, oh, nope. Mm-mm.
Didn't like how that rolled off the throat. Well, I will say that I'm way more knowledgeable about the Jersey Devil.
Oh, there's more.
Oh, yeah, there is. We haven't even slammed into the 2000s yet.
Remember how,
Okay.
It's pretty short from here on out, but
remember how you said does it get worse when photography becomes more norm? Yeah. It does.
Okay. Are there going to be some pictures available on?
I can put them on the thing on the whenever this comes out. I'll post some
absolutely.
of the shitty pictures. Yeah.
so shitty.
That's fine.
Such crap. Anyways, we jumped 20 more years. We're in 1993. A group of Boy Scouts said they felt almost paralyzed when they saw it. So they were on a camping trip. Basically, this thing, comes flying out of the woods. They said that they felt paralyzed, which seemed like hours, but it was mere moments. So they felt like this overwhelming dread, basically.
And then he stole all their popcorn, and then gave them the "scared you shitless" badge.
Yeah, pretty much. And the funniest thing is, they didn't fucking leave. They just went into their tents and slept it off.
Well, that was weird. Anyway, here's how you tie a knot,
Let's
Jimmy.
remain in these woods that clearly house something terrible and killer. Like, sure, go to bed.
Clearly, the camp leader was like, "No, I haven't diddled the children yet."
Well, it was the early '90s. No one cared. OJ was killing people just fine, dandy. No one cared back then.
No, that wasn't too long ago. They still don't care now. What the fuck are we talking about? They care a little.
Yeah. But then there's two more sightings I got for you. So we got 2000. 2 people reported seeing it off the Turnpike in New Jersey near Garden State Parkway. It leaped off the ground, flew off towards the ocean. They didn't get any facial features, but said it had a very long tail, had human arms and legs, a very large wingspan.
Human arms and legs? Okay, that's a new one.
I know, it's all just fucking
He had
weird.
human arms and legs. On the arm, I think I saw it looked like a tattoo, but it was in Japanese. I think it stood for strength. And then I'm pretty sure it had frosted tips.
Oh, God.
And a spray tan.
It's just
It's just Jersey Shore.
That's the situation.
People just want to
He's migrating north for the next decade.
It's getting cold. See you later. And then, actually, I think I like this one the best. Not the drunks. This one says this was in 2008. This is the last thing I could find as far as an actual written down sighting. I'm sure there's some elsewhere, but it says a car wreck was seen between a Honda and an SUV. A passerby said they saw the Jersey Devil standing on top of the wreckage, just furiously screaming and yelling, and the person that was... I really hope that it sounds like that. That would be amazing.
Well, I'm pretty sure Mike just played an actual recording of what the Jersey Devil sounds like.
Oh, right.
They're just filling out the insurance forms for their car accident, and this thing just boom, boom, boom lands. Just, sounds like, remember those Tide commercials of the talking stain?
Oh my
That's
God.
all it sounds like.
Oh my God.
What the fuck?
So long story short, basically the screaming that you're hearing, I guess it was telepathically telling the passerby to leave the scene. So they...
Isn't that just instinct?
I mean, that's kind of what I was thinking. I was like, yeah, if this is a bat, monkey, bear thing, fucking kangaroo flapping around, I'm gonna get the fuck out of there.
And it's Darla? Is that kangaroo bat horse creature screaming at me?
I mean, appearance aside, but just screeching. If I saw a person standing on the corner of a street somewhere screaming, I'd be like, let's go a block down.
Let's go on the other side of the sidewalk.
Yeah.
Let's cross the street.
Cross the street.
Right.
But that is the Jersey Devil in a nutshell. Not too much to go off of, but it's still one of my favorites. Just because how fucking...
a lot of hearsay.
Yeah, just because how goofy it is. It's so fun.
It is. I mean, I enjoyed learning about it. I've heard the name over and over, but I've never really, sunk my teeth into it.
This was actually kind of one that I wasn't that familiar with too. I do my fair share of digging into cryptids and stuff, but I've never really dug into this one too.
Ooh,
so.
I spearheaded this.
Yeah,
that's fun.
Yeah.
The only cryptid that I know almost anything about, aside from a werewolf or something like that, is Mothman.
Yeah, Mothman's my homie.
Other than
Swarm
that,
Wolfman.
I don't know.
Hello, my name's...
I mean, everyone knows Bigfoot too.
Oh, go
Well,
on.
that's saturated as fuck.
Yeah.
Everybody knows who
My
Bigfoot
name's
is.
Swar Mothman, attorney at law. Are you having problems with your diabetic medication? Call me. I'll help you get a full lump sum of cash.
Oh, my gout.
No,
it's
go
flaring
on.
up. I gotta get off the call now.
I gotta go destroy a bridge.
I'll see you later, guys.
Well, do you have any questions? And we could have answers, baby.
Yeah, I do have a question.
Hit me, Daddy.
We probably don't have an answer, but it's fine.
I can make one up for you.
It's your fucking job to have an answer. I don't care if it's right.
Shoot.
Just have
Shoot
an
your
answer.
shot.
Yeah.
So the flare-ups from sightings was from what, 1735 to like 1740?
Well, that was-
1909 was when a lot of
Oh
them
shit!
happened.
Okay, I misunderstood that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because 1735 to 1740 is when he was born, and then just terrorized that village for 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
Was there something about the village, like, or was it just because he was there and was upset other people were too?
Yeah, I think it was just like a territory thing.
Okay,
Like he peed all around the city and was like, "This is my city. I'm gonna fuck all of you." Oh,
If you're from if you're from Leeds, New Jersey, can you tell us why your village sucks?
and
We just
why-
want to understand why
well,
he.
it's not Leeds, New Jersey. It's Pine Barrens.
Whatever.
There's
Okay.
a Leeds Point. I think.
No, we have to get our fucking cities right. It's coming from somebody who knows the other end of that.
Well, I have it here listed as Leeds, New Jersey.
Oh,
That's
I mean,
literally
maybe
what
there
the
is.
pen. That's what the Google Maps is telling me.
Oh, well then I might be wrong.
But actually, the pen leads me to what
There's-
looks like Smithville.
I was gonna say there's Pine Barrens and there's a Leeds Point. So maybe it's that.
Either way, I think the only question I might have is, like, is there something in New Jersey that, like, this creature is attracted to?
The
Isn't there a doorway to hell in New Jersey somewhere?
the Devil's Butthole.
Do you know what I'm talking about? I swear.
I thought I did until
swear.
Mike said that.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's called like the Devil's Hole. or
I've seen the
something like
gates.
that.
I've seen the gates of hell. I don't think that's in New Jersey though. It's just like it's a bunch of active volcanoes that solidify, and it literally looks like there's a bunch of screaming souls reaching out of a lava pit.
Ooh,
It's cool as fuck, but I don't think it's the same thing.
Who knows anymore? New Jersey's a weird place. There's something in the fucking water in New Jersey.
It's called like the Gates of Hell. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe
I'm not
it's-
gonna dive into it now.
I get.
Don't
well,
mind me.
I don't know if I have any other questions aside from that. I'm informed for sure, and I'm quite a bit drunker than I was before we started recording this. So
Awesome.
Whee!
Well, I guess that ends the first episode of Cryptid Corner.
Cryptid.
We're hoping that this keeps becoming a thing because I love monsters.
if you guys could message either Doug or Mike, please don't message me because I don't want to know. This is whole point of this is that I don't know anything about any of these cryptids, and I'm just gonna get drunk while absorbing information.
Send us an email at dlutipod@gmail.com. That's delutipod@gmail.com.
Title it.
Title it Cryptid Corner. That way Jason doesn't look into it.
Oh, that's better. I was gonna say Jason, don't fucking look, but
You could do that too. Title either Cryptid Corner or like fuck off Jason or any iteration of that. We'll get the point.
I'm about to get a whole bunch of emails to our fucking podcast email just to go fuck yourself or
Yep,
something
that's
like
fine.
that.
Totally fine by
My
me.
self-esteem's about to take a hit, but it's fine.
I mean, Guar already told you to fuck off.
That's true.
So.
I loved that though. The fact that they told me to go fuck myself by name on video. Yes, please.
What does anybody have? I guess we could do a mini sign off because this is a mini episode.
I'm not gonna say stay paranoid because like it's not my shit. You should have a fucking dedicated sign off though for this one. Something catchy.
Something catchy.
It has to be like the best sign off ever though.
3, 2, 1, go.
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 Ah!
Think it up. Think, go.
Quit your job.
Ah.
Yeah, no, I don't see it.
Kill your parents.
Cryptid Corner. Kill your
Cryptid Corner.
parents.
We
Kill your
don't
parents.
condone doing that. We are not affiliated if you do that. And
Follow
covering
your
our ass.
dreams.
Nope.
I'll
Tricks are
figure-
for kids.
I'll figure it out.
We can workshop
We can't
it.
use that. It's copyrighted. Now we're gonna be sued by
Kids are for tricks? No, that's a bad message.
Oh boy.
Wow, that does not work both ways.
No, it doesn't.
Oh.
Well, goodbye, everybody.
Thank you for listening. Thank you for riding along with me.
We'll
I had
have
fun.
We'll have more trash available for you in the future.
Whenever we don't know what the fuck to do, you'll hear another one of these.
If you're not already, which you should be, follow us on our gosh dang social media, you dingus. Go to our link tree. It's linktree.com/DeludiePod. Just fucking look up DeludiePod and everything. You'll find us, for fuck's sake.
At this point,
Fucking follow us. Don't be mean. Don't be rude.
Yeah, find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram,
Okay.
YouTube.
We
So what-
didn't mention Corbin, Kentucky once, so
Wait.
fuck you, Corbin, Kentucky.
Well, that's fine.
I took my headphones off.
No,
Are
you're
we not done?
fine. This is all just like post. We're gonna do a cold close, probably. That's what all this is. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll figure that
Can
out.
I cough into the mic for a close?
Yeah.